Look, it's 23rd MAB, and we on, man. Let's cook. Hey, man, look, so today we got somebody named MC Abdul shouting at the wall, all right? A lot of y'all send me this video right here. Let's go ahead and check it out. I have no clue what it's about. Clearly my first time ever hearing about this rapper. Let's get into a like button, sub button. Let's get it. Oh, he's a kid.
I'm exhausted. Last night I couldn't sleep, but when I did, I could hear bombs in my dreams. Nightmare situation. How could they be so evil, making martyrs out of children and innocent people? We expect the bombs, not knowing where next. Huddle in the corner of my room, trying to protect my little brother as the building shakes like it's possessed, but nothing stronger than the will of the oppressed.
Oh, wow. He is real young to be going through shit like this. Let me go ahead and say this, man. I think that we have to start appreciating what we consider what's like our problems compared to somebody who live in these type of conditions is not really problems. They would die for our type of problems. What's our problems? Not having Wi-Fi? Like shit like that. Not being able to log into Netflix for a couple of minutes. Like, and they're going through, like what he just said, that line about him protecting his little brother from like the bomb and the house shaking. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are things that we couldn't even imagine. We would just break down mentally going through this as a kid. He's a kid, bro. A lot of adults couldn't handle this type of situation. I know a lot of people out here are mentally weak, and shit like this ever happened, bro, we would just fold up. We would just want to, you know what I mean? So for him to be this bold and him to rap about it, and it's crazy. This is dope, man. I was not expecting this at all. I really did not know what to expect, but y'all told me he was young. I didn't know he was like this young. I thought he was like 16, 17. He looked like he about 12, 13. So, yeah, let's get into it. This is wild.
But nothing stronger than the will of the oppressed.
Will of the oppressed.
I bomb back with my lyrics and rhymes, living the times trying to break the Palestinian minds. What's hiding in the clouds, hanging over my head. My dad risks his life outside to buy bread. The fourth war in my 12th year. At this stage, I'm numb, though I haven't felt scared. There's nothing. Four
wars in 12 years that he's been alive. Think about that. Are you serious? What the Yo, you know what? It's so interesting to hear from somebody who's living in it. Like, look at the background. Are you serious, bruh? This right here is so deep and it's so powerful. And I really appreciate the fact that he's giving us a different perspective and he's giving us what he's going through out there and what life is like living in those conditions. So salute to him, man. It takes a lot of courage to do this. And what he said, like, my dad might die going to buy a loaf of bread. Like, what? Are you serious, bro? This is why we should never complain about our problems. I say this all the time. Like, we got first world problems. This is third world type problems, right? Like, real problems that none of us would be able to survive in if this ever happened to us out here, bro. Insane.
I can do in this case to stay safe. I'm brave, even though this house could be in my grave. I want freedom for the population. 2 million prisoners living in this location. Shouting at the wall, but nothing is ever changing. That's life under an occupation. I want freedom for the population. 2 million prisoners living in this location. Shouting at the wall, but nothing is ever changing. That's life under an occupation. Mothers mourn, fighting with grief. White sheets covered by his dad lie on the streets. Buildings turn to ash, but my mind is made of steel. So it doesn't take much for me to heal. Won't lose the will to live or lose our minds. My auntie lost her home, so she lost her life. But she is still alive, but traumatized by the bombs that flew in and dropped that night. My sister couldn't sleep, tried to stop her cries. I said it was fireworks, I was telling her lies. Where's the compassion? This is heartless. It's like they want us all living in darkness, cutting off water.
I'm sorry, bro. This song is so impactful. Him saying he had to lie to his sister, saying it was just fireworks. That's deep. At his age, having to go through that is insane. By the way, yeah, I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know what's going on out there, but it is 2 million people living in this small ass. I mean, it's I forgot how long it is. It's like 22 miles. I forgot how big it is, but it's 2 million people. And I guess it's prisoners pretty much living in this small ass city, and they're blocked in, and it's like, it's crazy. I was reading about it and watching it on the news, like, are you serious? 2 million that lives in this, like, it's insane, bro. But man, it's crazy.
And electricity for hours, they're knocking towers, but that's not knocking the power that I have in my pen. When I'm writing, I'm unstoppable. The microphone is the only escape possible. Cause that's the way that I can speak my mind. I wonder how does the fighter pilot sleep at night, knowing he can turn the city upside down all of a sudden, slaughtering families with the push of a button. I want freedom for the population. 2 million prisoners living in this location, shouting at the wall, but nothing is ever changing. That's life under an occupation. I want freedom for the population. 2 million prisoners living in this location, shouting at the wall, but nothing is ever changing.
Look at him, man.
That's life under an occupation.
What? Let me say this, man. Little man is definitely brave. He's bold. It takes a lot of courage to go out there and speak your truth, especially because, I mean, he's getting a lot of views. They can do some petty shit and, like, try to find him and try to, like, really attack him for doing things like this. You know what I'm saying? So just for him to go out there and speak his truth and let you know what's going on out there is deep, man. But I just want us to all practice gratitude and realize how good we have it out here living in the United States, not having to deal with that type of shit, bro. Not having to wake up, not you know what I'm saying, praying that your dad come back from the store, just going to buy some groceries, praying that your family house don't get bombed while y'all all in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, praying y'all don't get shot and killed. And just praying that you can, like, see your family get old. This was dope, man. I really appreciate him, man. He did a good job. I was not expecting this, bro, at all. So dope. This dude is amazing. I got to check out more of his music, man. Like button, sub button. I'm going to see you boys soon. Kingston, Majesty. All right.